Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. I haven't closed the door. And we're back. And there is a dead mozzie. So it is. What is today? Today is Thursday, I think. Maybe. It is Thursday, and we're cooking. Wow. Can you tell the day I'm having? Can you tell the day I am having right now? So we are cooking garlic shrimp fried rice. Now, this one gets a little expensive because the shrimp required for this is not cheap. Now, that said, I do not have, that I'm aware of, I do not have a fishmonger on hand, so I did buy the shrimp from the supermarket. I have been looking for a fishmonger for a while, but that's been an on and off. It's not been a hardcore. I'm going to find one. So also we got, where are you? There it is. We also got cheese starter culture. Ha ha ha. So unfortunately, we're not going to be doing that on stream because some of it is take your stuff, put your culture in it, leave it for 12 hours. And I'm fairly certain that's going to be a reasonably boring stream. Just saying. I could just do it continuously over the weekend, just, have a camera on a pot of cheese. That'll be fine, right? What else have we got? So yeah, that's it. Now, with this recipe, because we're actually going to do it, attempt it in a wok this time. Doing it proper. So for this recipe, in the house, we like more egg, right? The recipe calls for 2 eggs. We're going to be doing 3, but that's mainly because we like egg. Doesn't mean you have to do it that way. Doesn't mean you whatever. You can go by the, if you don't like as much egg, use 1, as always. So this is always to taste. See how you feel about it, off you go. Now, because this cooks fast, okay, so once we actually start cooking this, it's not going to take very long at all. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to pre-prep everything. So we're going to end up with a heap of bowls, with a heap of stuff in it. No worries, but learn to breathe, Ulrich. Yeah, but that's just how you've got to do this recipe. I usually like the whole, oh, I'll put this over here and then do something else. You just can't do that with this one. So, but that's okay. Just throw it all in the stuff and things and okay, so first things first. As with all fried rice, you get your rice and you cook it and then you let it go cold. Now, normally, I reckon fried rice, originally a leftovers meal. But you can just cook the rice. Just cook the rice, throw it in your fridge overnight, let it cool, and you're done with it. So I'm breaking this up by hand first, because if you do just cook it and leave it in there, it comes out as a solid mass. And there's only so much breaking up that you want to be doing in the pan. You don't want to put the solid mass in the pan and then break it up. Try and break it up. So I've got the solid mass. I'm slowly chunking it down. I'm trying to get it to the point where there's really probably the chunks I'm going for here are not much bigger than a marble. That's what I'm trying to get it down to. Smaller than, bigger than that can become a problem. Trying to chunk it up, but other than that, you'll be fine. So you don't have to worry too much, but you don't want gigantic chunks. That's all. So I was breaking that up just as the countdown was going on. I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god, because I turned around and there was like 3 seconds left. And I was like, oh god, whoops. So, what are we doing? We are having some coffee. So we've got the rice. We need some vegetable oil, which we've got over here, ready to go anyway. We're going to grab the eggs. And put them into a bowl. Yep. Gotta break the shell, alright. I really am looking forward to making cheese. Because there are some cheeses that are going to be really nice. And if I can get it right, there's some not rarer, but cheeses that we don't get a lot of in Australia. And I'm looking forward to having a go at those, getting them to a point where they're edible. Some of the cheeses, though, you're not going to know for a long time. Because, like, tasty cheese, as we call it here in Australia, takes up to 12 months. So you make it, you sit it off to the side for 12 months, and you hope, you hope to the gods that that it's going to taste good at the end of it. All right, heap of cloves of garlic. Where's my garlic? On my green chopping board. So I like this. I'm actually not going to add extra garlic to this recipe. Because it says that I need 5 to 6 cloves. So I'm obviously going the top end of that because garlic. Actually, these are really big cloves. I might go 5. We might just go 5 cloves of garlic today. Now, we're out of garlic. We're out of our home garlic, which is a bit sad. This is the first time in God knows how long that we've actually bought garlic. It's weird. So, this is why I have gigantic bowls today. So we're going to, because the homegrown ones, it's weird. The homegrown ones you can leave in the ground for as long as you like. I don't know what happened. The ones that we had dried under the house just gave up. So don't know why, but they did. Probably because we had them too long. You know, garlic still doesn't last forever. So, But you get to see that when you're using larger bulbs of garlic, whoops, this crush method helps bring the skin off a lot better when they're big bulbs. Sticky! Oop, obviously didn't crush that one enough. There you go, stuck to the knife. Oops. Putting them all on the wrong piles. That doesn't help. Come on, skin. This garlic is really juicy. So it's making the skins extra sticky. Keep on it. I don't know why I'm doing this pile backwards thing, but I am. Alright, there we go. Now we take this and put it all over the floor. Okay, so I'm going to rough chop this. Oh, also, I don't know if I said, 2 cups. We've got 2 cups of rice there. That's how much we're using for this recipe. Now, I'm going to rough chop this just with the knife, and then I'm going to go for the mezzaluna. Because, you know, I've got it. Why wouldn't I use it? Get back on there. Because basically, I want to turn this to mush. Mush. And if you're wondering, I'm using the back of the knife. Knife goes that way, I'm scraping up with the back of it. Because the spine, who cares? Well, you know. You're not going to hurt the knife by scraping the back of it. I don't know if you can still see that. I do like this mezzaluna. I know I've probably said this before, but I do like this one because the blade's that way. Put your finger in, turn it sideways, and that's the perfect it's the perfect width for my finger. to just clear out the middle of it, of the two blades. Alright, that's starting to get where I like it. Yes, as the cheese goes, we will definitely get some. We'll definitely be doing the reviewing and or the openings and or the tastings on stream. So if there is one that's got to be, you know, 6 months in the waiting, then we'll do the reveal and we'll see if I've got it right or I've botched it. We'll be doing that on stream. So alright, this is starting to turn into a mush. There's which is what we want. There are probably garlic crushers that you could use for this. I don't have one. And you know, I enjoy just faffing around with the Mezzaluna. It takes longer, but I find it relaxing. So I don't mind. You know, there's probably something that you can put like 10 bulbs of garlic in and go, and this is done. But one day when the arthritis in my hands gets too bad, maybe. Alright, that's good though. I am happy with that. That is finally chopped enough. Again, garlic will rivet itself onto metal if you let it dry. So giving it a good rinse is a good plan. Alright, so we'll put that up under this cam. Let's get it to focus. And you can see that that's really finely chopped. Alright, that's how far I'm going with it. Now again, it's got the consistency almost of couscous. But that's what I want from my garlic. Now, if you buy minced garlic in a jar, perfectly reasonable. It's going to be more gooey. There's going to be more fluid in it. I don't find that matters either way. I prefer fresh garlic, but the fact that you can just, you know, put a couple of teaspoons, or a couple of tablespoons, depending on how much garlic you like. If speed is your thing, buy the minced garlic in a jar. Open it up, just when it comes time, slam it into the wok, be done with it. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a jar sauce, so it's okay. Certain people shouldn't get grumpy because it's not a jar sauce. Okay, that's what I reckon. If you enjoy cooking, go watch his YouTube. It's freaking awesome. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. Lots of swearing. Swear warning on that one. What are we doing? Okay, sweet corn and corn and peas. Now we're doing half a cup each of sweet corn and peas. Just a moment, I'll be back. And we're back. Alright, so we're getting half a cup each. I didn't have scissors to cut open my things. Uh-oh. Maybe running out of floozy uppy things too. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that when I get back. Alright, half a cup. Where's my half cup measure? I've got a quarter, a third, and a quarter, a third, and 3/4. But my half cup just isn't in here. Ah, there it is. This is what happens when people put my stuff away individually. Alright. So we're just going to nick the edge off of that. I'm going to put these in the same bowl because they're all going in at the same time anyway. Come on. May not have cut the hole big enough. And oh no, some more spilled in there. Whoa. Come on, open. There you go. Look, again, these recipes, if you don't like egg but you really like peas, put a whole cup of peas in it and 1 egg. I really don't think there is a hard and fast rule. Or I don't think there should be. If there is a hard and fast rule, especially for this sort of dish, there shouldn't be. That should not be a rule. This is going to explode everywhere. Whoops. Come back, pea. Ah. And oops. A couple more fell in. Alright. Got that done. Now. Sensitive teeth warning on this one, because this is a guilty pleasure of mine and I'm going to indulge it right now. Cheers. Frozen peas. Nom 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 nom. I don't know what. I don't know what it was, where that little fascination started. Hello, Finley. Hello, everybody. I am Finley. Look at me. I am the Finley. Hello. What do you reckon, Finley? Hey? You don't care, do you? You're just happy, hanging, doing your Finley thing. You've got your own emote, you know that? Little love heart with you just being there like that going, love me! Hey? Yeah? Ah. Alright. I'd say that we're filming in front of a live kitty audience. When the kitties come by, they've got to say hi. Ah, bacon. We are using Adelaide Hills wood smoked roasted bacon. No. Alright, so this is a 200 gram pack, so we're going to use about half of it. Don't worry, it's bacon, it's not going to last long around here. Ding. Alright, are these single rashers? Yes they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 is half of 7, right? When it comes to bacon it is. Oh, oh no! Bad already. Red for meat. Okay, we're going to take the rinds off. They'll go in the freezer for later. I see you down there, little Finley. If you reckon you're getting any of this, you're dreaming. Tell him he's dreaming. Alright. So, how thin bitty do we want to cut these up? I'm thinking, yeah, maybe just in half, and then we'll take smaller, I've got a fin on my foot right now. Done like a dinner. Alright, I'm gonna put these bacon bits away. Get out of it, Finn. This is not for you. You little ragamuffin. Hello, Ziggy. Got a Ziggy now too. Do have more green things to chop up. So, alright, let's get this bacon cooked. Finn just tore us off. Oh, alright, you want to come and say hello to stream? No? Okay. Alright, cook the bacon. Need another bowl for the bacon. More peas. No. Alright, so whoops. And prawns. It's a lot of prawns. Alright, now we need another bowl for the sauce. These bowls are so cool. I'm going to miss them. Right. So for the sauce, we're doing 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, a tablespoon of oyster sauce, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and we're going to stir them together. And that's going to be the sauce. Where is my... Ah, there it is. Oyster sauce. Whoops. No one can see this. There we go. Now, again, these flavors, it's up to you. If you think oyster sauce is way too strong for you, use less of it. That's fine. It's completely... The oyster sauce is completely optional. But if you like a lighter soy taste, you don't like a lot of soy sauce, use a little bit less. There's not a lot, for the amount of ingredients we're using here, there is not a lot of soy sauce. So this one in particular isn't too bad. I will, for my palate, I will probably end up adding more soy sauce to it when it's finished. But for other people that may not be as big a fan of soy sauce, use less. I love like soy sauce is just like, oh, I love it. It's great. 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Now, sesame oil is a really weird one. It's I keep being told that no, my teaspoon measure is missing. Where have I missed it? I think it's in there. Anyway, I've been told that sesame oil is a really strong flavor. I don't get that. I don't feel that it's that strong a flavor. Oops. I'm missing half of this. But it does not come out very fast, so come on. It's a very thick oil. Oh, I should put the bacon on. Alright, let's go. Come on. Alright, there we go. So, I mean, tastes like sesame. It's nice. But I don't find it overpowering. I fixed my camera so that I can actually move up and not be in camera with my head over the stove. Now, again, this goes down to your personal taste. In a fried rice, I tend to like softer bacon. So what I'm really doing is just trying to get it to that heated through hey VP, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Cap? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. So I'm just getting it to that sort of just at the point where the fat is starting to melt. That's where I want it. Feed it through. It's just that nice, you know, when you get to that point and you're just starting to get that bacon smell coming off of it. That's where I'm trying to get it. Alright, now we're going to stir this sauce a bit. You're not going to be able to see it because this is black on black on black. But the oyster sauce is a lot thicker than soy. So it will clump in this. So you just want to give it a stir to mix it up. We will also need some Chinese rice wine, but that comes later. We're using some mirin for that. And that's pretty much everything. Smells good. I know, right, Cap? Smells really awesome. Getting some more of my frozen peas into me. Frozen peas and hot coffee. Here we go. Right. Let's do the check. 2 cups of jasmine rice. Check. Tablespoon of vegetable oil. Check. Eggs. Check. Minced garlic. Check. Sweet corn. Peas. Bacon. Shrimp. Oh, we haven't chopped the spring onions. So spring onions just a garnish for this. It's a nice little crunchy garnish on top. Wow, that's how I'm going to use it. No reason you couldn't put it in the cooking process. That is not vegetable. Wow, I am having a day of it with chopping boards, I tell you. So how'd you go, Cap? Did you keep going with the thing yesterday, or are you all figured out? And what have you been up to, VP? Not been up to much? Because you've been crook for a while. Are you still crook, or are you feeling better? Alright, there we go. Just going to give that a little bit of a... Currently trying out the Fortnite Lego game. Oh my god. Why Lego? Why? Alright, now, I just chopped up pretty much a whole thingy, spring onion. We're probably not going to put all of that on, but it's basically a simplified Lego Valheim. Look, a Lego Valheim I could get behind. You basically recovered? Nice. Cap was up all night morning with this storm. You've got to, if it broke one of your windows, I'm going to say that came through hard. Is that a usual thing or is that a climate change thing? Lego Valheim, that could be funny. All right. That's a crazy ass storm thing? Okay. BP, if you like, we could try it out sometime. It's free and doesn't need other players. Considering it's Fortnite and it's going to be PvP, nah. Oh, not PvP? How can it be Fortnite and not PvP? That's weird, but okay. Oh, okay. I thought the original Fortnite was. Cap, we had a severe wind advisory go out last night. Yeah, right. We get them all the time. Battle Royale was a later thing. Oh, there you go. Didn't know that. That's probably a bit much oil, but she'll be right. Yeah, walk boy, here we go. So this is where it all starts getting fast. You bought the original game. See, when I first heard of Fortnite, all it was the Battle Royale stuff. So, meh. Alright, so we're heating this oil up. Then we're going to throw the egg in. Just getting that oil right up the side of the pan. What the hell? Something just fell into my pan. I don't know what it is, but we are going to get that out. Well, it fell into boiling oil, so whatever it is, it's dead. Alright, here we go. Whoop. Only half turn. Probably should have done more, but oh well. That's okay. So, now we do not want this much more cooked than it currently is, because it is going back in and it will get heated further. So we're just going to put this back in the bowl from whence it came. Because again, doesn't really matter that doesn't really matter if there's a bit of egg in there. Hiya! He is not using wok properly. I can just see, you know, Uncle Roger going nuts. What's this white fella doing with his wok? Oh my God, why? Cap woke me up at 3:45 and I was like, I'm not going up there right now. Yeah, that's fair. VP, the Battle Royale was infinitely more popular. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hiya! He not wok boy. He don't know what he know how to use wok. Right. Ugh. Here we go. In goes the rice. Ding! I don't know, my wok's going to be big enough. I am going to be making a mess here. So here we go. Mess making 101. Well, you can hear the frying sounds. That's good, right? But I'm definitely going to need a bigger wok. Right, so that's actually still quite cold, the rice. I'm just, now those, wait, there it goes. These little bits of rice that we've got left, I'm just, clumps, I'm just declumping as we go. Go declumping. I've seen like restaurant cooks that do this stuff, working over basically a jet engine, just slamming the crap out of it. It's awesome to watch. That is not me. Alright, how we going? Starting to warm up. Cleaning up is going to be fun. I'm going to be vacuuming rice up from all over the kitchen for a week. Because this is going everywhere. Alright, how we going? Yeah. Get hotter. Just going to turn it up a bit. And some more. Got that light little crackling. I don't know if you guys can hear it on stream. It's got that nice little crackle to it. Alright, how we going? Alright, that's getting some warmth to it, finally. Alright, next, and I'm just starting to see a little bit of browning on the rice, which means that we've probably gone a little bit too far, but that's okay. What are we doing now? And have garlic, sweet corn, bacon, peas, nope, sweet corn and peas, bacon, whoop, my wok's gotten away from me, bacon, garlic, good enough. Alright, here we go. nice colour to it. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to just give that a quick mix. And now I'm going to throw the prawns in. Oops, and spill the oil. Because, you know, why not? 500 grams of prawns. This is starting to smell amazing. Whoa, flinging rice. Hey, look at the mess he's making. Thanks, Uncle Roger. Ah! A couple of these are stuck together. Just trying to de-stick them. Now, this said, this is, ow. Putting all of that frozen stuff in has really cooled it off. But you can still hear it sizzling, so I'm going to keep just turning and spinning and turning and spinning. And, you know, flinging rice all over the place. Alright. Now, because the shrimp was also frozen, I put it in a lot earlier than I normally would. And again, because I ran down the shops this morning, not knowing whether I'd be doing this stream or not, the only option I had was frozen prawns. So we've got them in there, and we put them in earlier. Normally, if they were defrosted, you put them in last. But I'm putting them in now because I need them to soften and cook. And they're defrosting. They're starting to warm up already from frozen. And I am dropping rice absolutely everywhere. Yeah, it's starting to stick to the bottom a little bit. So we're going to have to be careful of that. Rice flying everywhere. Alright. They're defrosted, but they're still cold. So I'm just going to have to keep it moving. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but there is just rice everywhere here. I'm standing in rice. There's rice all over the cooktop. There's a handful of rice just on the edge there. I have made a mess. How are these things going? Yeah, it's starting to warm up. We've got a couple more ingredients to go in, but I really want to make sure that the prawns are nice and cooked. I mean, they're pre-cooked, so it's crap. Oh. We almost had another falling incident. Oh, bacon fell out. No, bacon goes back in. Alright, I can feel the heat starting to come back out of this. Yeah, so they're pre-cooked, they're peeled, that's no problem. So if I don't quite get them up to stinking hot, it's okay. But anyway, they're starting to get a good temperature on them. So, we now add the sauce. I'm just going to clean off that quickly because we're going to need that in a minute. Sauce. Now you'd think with such a little amount of sauce that it would sort of not coat the rice properly, or like there wouldn't be enough of it. But if you stir it up really well, you really get it really nicely mixed through. You can see that the dark parts, there's still a couple of dark parts there, but you can see that that is really starting to coat everything in here, which is really nice. Alright, we're starting to get some nice steam off it. The rice has gone that sort of off-white now, because the sauce there's a couple of grains, but there's really not a lot of rice in here that's left that's white. And that's kind of when you know that the sauce is mixed through properly, is when you get that nice uniform off-white color in your rice. Because it doesn't mix, whoops, see, look, there's a white bit. That was one of those bits that hadn't managed to break up. Here we go. Okay. So we've got that. Now we need the mirin. Mirin. Where'd I put the mirin? There it is. Tablespoon. Don't burn, please don't burn. Alright, throwing in a tablespoon of mirin. You can hear that starting to go off. So we just want to stir that up. Get that, oh, that's just changed the smell. It's got that little bit of tart behind it now from the mirin in the smell. Like the alcohol on it, any alcohol in it's just burning off. I don't know if mirin even does, but you can use, I don't know, you could probably use a white wine for this. I don't know. But we're using mirin. Alright, got that done. That's in. Last thing to go in is the egg. So all the egg goes back in. And we chomp that up and stir it through. Now this is why that the egg didn't matter that it went back into the same bowl with the raw egg. It's because it's now going, it's now getting heated through again, and any last little bit of not cooked egg is going to cook here. This is also why you didn't want to cook it too much at the start. Is because if you cooked it too far at the start, then here, as gets reheated and stirred through, it basically becomes rubbery. So, there we go. I'm going to turn that off, take it off the heat. I'm going to get a bowl. Nice little bowl. Garnish it with some spring onion. Like I said, we're not using all the spring onion. We've got that whole thing, and we can garnish that as up and down as much as we want. So, we're going to take a little photo of it. Of our garlic prawn. God, there was a bit of rice on my thumb. There's our garlic prawn. Right, sorry, need to plug that back in. Oi, 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 oi. Come here. Butt shot. Gratuitous butt shot. Alright. Grab a spoon. Here we go. Yep. Oh wow, that is really nice. For my taste, I'm going to add just a teeny itsy bitsy bit of soy sauce. More. Whoops. That was maybe a teaspoon worth. But again, you know, when you're adding the soy, give it a stir once you've done it. You can see that I don't know, well actually I don't know if you can see in that camera, but can you see? No, not really. But the little bit of soy sauce that I added has darkened the rice ever so slightly. Right? So there you go. Now, for my palate, that little bit extra added that little bit more soy to it, but on my palate, it brings out all the flavors more for me. For some people, soy can be really overpowering, so just don't use as much. I think I could probably use a bit more mirin as well, because the mirin flavors just Now, like I said, it was a bit more expensive. There's 20 bucks of prawns in this meal. But as you can see, there is a lot of it. I mean, we took out a whole bowl worth, and it hasn't even scratched the sides of how much we've got there. This would easily feed a family. Family of 4, maybe 5. that said, all told, this is probably between $40 and $50 worth of ingredients. So let's assume 50. And if you can feed 5 people off of that, then that's $10 a meal. Good luck getting a meal of, you know, this is healthy. This is a healthy meal. And good luck getting a really good healthy meal with meat for $10. You're just not going to do it. Hence the meat part, because you can get vegetarian meals that are quite healthy for you for that or less. Yes. Oh, I'm just dribbling now. Oh, dribble, dribble, dribble. I'm not having a ginger ale today. I don't know why, but right now, thinking about it, it's probably because there was no baking time, right? Prepped all the ingredients, got that done, and then bam, everything goes in the wok. We cook, we're done. See, look, you can see all of that rice that I spilled all over the place. So I made a mess. You're meant to be messy in the kitchen, right? No, I am my prawns were not security tagged. Well, I don't think they were. Hang on, let's check. Nope. No security tags. So, what that's about. Someone put up a meme of a piece of meat being sold at Coles supermarkets that had a little sticker on it that said, you know, fresh food security BB stuff. And it's like, I can see Coles doing it, but was it just someone taking a piss take and doing a security sticker sort of thing? So I know, but I want to go to Coles and see if it's true. Then, if it is, I want to try and, no. If it is, I might purchase some meat. And see if it really is security tag. But anyway, VP, it's not the expensive meats that are getting security tagged, it's the cheap stuff. So, I'm getting lost in eating this. I was imagining you get home and the meat is now blue because they use those anti-clothing theft devices. Yeah, I can see that. Lost in the myriad of flavors in this thing. Okay. I'm chasing the crumbs in this bowl. Uh-huh. We are now going to lick the bowl, as is instructed in the title of the show. Mm. Nom, nom, nom. Alright, so that I am probably going to put back in the container the rice came out of. Put it back in there. That should store nicely in the fridge for a while. It's not going to last. This will last, I suspect, maybe maybe 24 hours. That may last 24 hours. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, eat on Wookie. Mmm. I almost didn't cook today. For various reasons. But I'm very, very glad I did. That has made me happy. That really has made me happy. Hook. Right. Exactly, VP. Om nom 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 nom. So, there we go. Short one today, but ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was a stream. We clocked over an hour. It's fine. It's fine. But, so you can imagine, this is a really quick and easy way to feed a number of people. The rice cooker, the rice I cooked in there for, the rice cooker takes about, I think it's about 15 minutes to cook 2 cups of rice. So that's nothing. Then you just leave it, let it cool, put it in your fridge. Don't put it in your fridge hot. You'll mess up your fridge. Let it cool, down to room temperature, throw it in the fridge then. Hey, nice catch, VP. Leave it in the fridge overnight. Boom, you're good. Take it out of the fridge a bit early, let it warm back up to room temperature. You'll get a faster cook. With the prawns, if you're putting them in frozen, put them in early like I did. If you're putting them in defrosted or fresh, then if they're uncooked, then you really need their seafood. You need to make sure that they are heated through properly. But so you can put them in a little earlier. But otherwise, and you'll see if I ever get around to putting up the recipes, you'll see that that will start going something dark side. Yeah, but that'll cook. So if you're cooking them raw, make sure that you do heat them up properly. You do heat them through, and they do get cooked. Avoiding that, easy enough. Buy pre-cooked ones. Done. What else have we got? Everything else, basically, just sort your own tastes. You know, a little bit extra here, a little bit less there, you'll be fine. So, coming up, what do we got coming up? We have, tomorrow, we are doing some more Valheim with Wardem. We have a nice little base at the final boss. And now we are trying to find all the little bits and bobs that go along with it. There is a whole heap of stuff that we're going to have to find in the Mistlands as we cruise around. We want our featherfall cloaks. Need those featherfall cloaks. Then we go around to Tuesday, where we're joined by Wardem, Jimtor, and the Upright Man, and we are playing some Baldur's Gate. On that, I want to get Baldur's Gate flowing on the YouTube. So we're going to have the regular runs that we do. Just as we've done streams, they're being published on YouTube Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. Adelaide time. But what I'm going to do with Baldur's Gate is I don't want it. It'll basically be a month before that started coming out on stream, coming out on YouTube as we're catching up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start releasing the Baldur's Gate videos on Saturdays. So the Saturday after, the plan is that the Saturday after we air the live stream, it will be, the Baldur's Gate will be up on YouTube. And then 3 days later, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days later, we'll do the next episode. So you can watch the previous episode of Baldur's Gate, and then a couple of days later, you'll get the next live installment. So that's the plan with Baldur's Gate. Then Wednesday, I reckon we've only got about one more session left of Assassin's Creed Mirage, and then we will have, well, maybe two, because there are a couple of things that we need to run around and do, like hiring of things. We need to kill a few guards, sneaky from in the crowd. So there's a few things we need to do. So it may be 2 episodes, it may not. We'll see. But we are coming very much to the end of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Once that's done, we'll be swapping back and forth between Minecraft and Assassin's Creed 1 on Wednesday nights. So that'll be back and forth. And then we come around to Thursday again, where we'll be cooking. Which, if there is something that you would like to see me cook, jump into the Discord. The link's there. Or if you're watching on YouTube, the link's down in the description. Jump on Discord. There is a section for recipes where you can just throw recipes at me that you think might be cool. Be aware that stuff that's going to take 3 hours in the oven, I'm probably not going to do, because 3 hours of me just standing around, it's probably not what everyone wants to watch. So that's what's going on. That's what's coming up. And yes, so hopefully we will see everybody tomorrow for Valheim with Wardem. Until then, we'll see you. If you can't make it, that's cool. So thank you everyone for watching along. Thank you for the people that jumped into chat. If you're watching along and you haven't yet, slam on the follow, or if you're on YouTube, slam on the subscribe. They're both free. Not subscribe here. Subscribe on Twitch costs money. Subscribe on YouTube is free. If you want to donate to the channel, that'd be awesome. But you don't have to. So anyway, now I'm rambling. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for just being you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If we don't, we'll see you when you see you. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.